Jem and welcome back again for another episode of Jem Preps PH. And for today's project, I'm going to make Bloodsport's helmet from the movie The Suicide Squad. But before we start, please visit and follow us on our social media accounts like Facebook page and Instagram, Jem Preps PH. So without further ado, let's get started.
Manawe, monster is nom nom.
Before I start covering the head, Bloodsport helmet has a protruding chin. That's why I crumpled a piece of foil then tape it under the chin of my head model before covering it with a foil and tape. After I cover the half of the head, make sure to look for a reference picture of Bloodsport, then start drawing some outlines. This will act as a guide when you create your own templates. Remove it and cut the excess and plan what area you'll be cutting later. I start cutting the jaw first, followed by the top head. Make sure to cut all the curved area, then flatten it on the surface. You may now transfer it and trace it on a piece of paper, followed by the EVA foam. Just make sure to add some markings to act as a guide. After tracing, you may now cut the foam and make sure to know what cut you'll be doing, like straight cut, inward cut, and outward cut. For the head part, I cut it with a straight cut so that when you glue it together, it will avoid the edgy-like shape. For the lower chin, I just cut it with a inward cut, but the rest is straight cut. You can see the red arrow pointing where will be the inward cut. And just build the pieces one by one and be patient. Glue the cheek part but attach it in a slightly inward style. For the head, be always careful when using super glue, cause it's easy to dry and you want to make the top head smooth. But you can also use a, sander. For the eye part, I used this face shield and then I trace it on the eye area and cut the foam. Then be careful when gluing it. But you can also use some shades, then cover it later with a carton stickers. Time for test fitting. You may adjust some of the parts if you're not comfortable enough. And I already sanded the helmet just to remove the excess super glue, and I'm just gonna put some Elmer's glue hoping that the carton sticker will attach or stick. After letting the Elmer's glue to dry, I'm thinking away on how will I be able to put the car sticker on the helmet. You can ask your friends or family to help you out with this one. And it's kinda tricky because it's getting crumpled, and have a ton of patience with this one. I tried to attach it in a different styles and it's a trial and error. You can use heat gun or a hair blower to stretch these carton stickers. I also cut the sticker in pieces, and I'll say it, patience is the key, or patience is a virtue. And there you have it. I'm happy with the result and it's worth it. Now let's proceed to the cheek. I drew some designs and I used hot glue for the details and let it dry for a minute. For the teeth, I just used my spare plastic fingernails and glue it one by one, but you can also use foam. Just shape it like a tip and be ready for painting. Now spray paint time. I sprayed the lower part with a primer gray followed by silver. I almost used acrylic paint on this one, but luckily I found this old maple varnish, and instead of brushing, I transferred in a spray bottle. Avoid spraying it at a close distance because maple varnish has a slow drying process and it's kinda sticky. And add some weathering using dry brushing and glue the top and the down parts all together and you're done. Now be ready for Staros mind-controlled army. Let's go!
Another project has been done, and I hope you get a lot of patience when doing this kind of project, and hoping that you get some simple tips and ideas on how to create Bloodsport's helmet.
So if you do like my videos, please hit that like, share, and subscribe and notification bell for more amazing videos. Thank you.